Hello! Last night I retook many of the autism questionnaires that are on the Embrace Autism website, and here are my scores and a walkthrough of what they mean. So first up, I took the 8Q, which is the autism quotient, and they say that if you score a 26 or higher, there's a greater indication that you might be autistic. I got a 33. Next, I took the CAT-Q, which measures the degrees to which you use camouflaging, which means like what levels you mimic others' behaviors to look as if you're not autistic. They say that if you score higher than 100, odds are good you are doing a lot of camouflaging. I got a 144, and here's my individual scores for compensation, masking, and assimilation. Next up, I took the Adult Repetitive Behaviors Questionnaire, or RBQ-2A. They say that if you get a score higher than a 26, that means you are probably autistic. I got a 54. Then I took the first of 2 alexithymia quizzes, and for those who don't know, alexithymia is your ability to identify and describe your emotions and feelings and distinguish them between the accompanying bodily sensations. So they say if you score higher than a 113, odds are good you experience alexithymia. I scored a 166. There's a lot of scores with this one, but the total number is really all you need to know. Then I took the Toronto Empathy Questionnaire, which, as you can guess, is meant to measure the level of empathy that you experience. They say that if you're autistic, you're gonna either experience a lower than 45, or those of us that experience hyper empathy, which I do, will experience higher than the normal level of empathy. But they say that a non-autistic AFAB usually scores 44 out of 48.93. I scored a 49. Again, which makes total sense for someone that's autistic with hyperempathy. The double empathy problem is a fucking myth for some of us. Then I took a quiz that's all about the type of autism I am, which is PDA. So it measures the level of pathological demand avoidance, which is a term we hate. The community prefers persistent drive for autonomy, or I've heard a couple other ones, but anyway, let's continue to the score. So they say that if you score higher than a 45, you're indicating a high risk of showing features of PDA. I got a 52. And then last but not least, I took a wild card. I'm measuring to see if I actually fall on a measurable level for ADHD, because that's been up in the air for me. So this one has 2 scales, but they say that if you get a 4 on the first one and then basically any amount on the second one, you odds are good have ADHD. Like they say that you could literally get a 4 on the first one and then no points on the second one and still have ADHD. I got an 11 on the second part for a whopping total of 15. So it looks like I might be ADHD after all. Hopefully these discussions of what the scores mean help. Sorry this video is so long. I tried to make it as short as I possibly can, but here we are testing out the 10-minute videos. We survived. Great job, everyone.